Okay, bass, more bass talk, bass channel, fishing, catching bass. It's crazy. Okay, so this is my Ibanez Soundgear Geo I got in the Christmas of 2022. This is, a normal Ibanez catalog type bass. You find them on Amazon. The interesting part about this is that the headstock is black while the body is sunburst. You mostly see on Ibanez is that the headstock is normally just wood and it's not painted over. So this is a fairly rare model. It's a budget type Ibanez bass, but I like it because you can turn off and turn on the neck pickup, and you can turn on the bridge pickup, so you can have the bridge pickup on. You can have both at the same time, or you can have none if you really want that. And you can sort of blend them, or I usually go just with the neck pickup, because let's be serious here, nobody is going to ever listen to a full bridge performance. You're simply just set to create the bass. Here's the front logo. I use GHS bombers, the 42 ones, because they're readily available, they're cheap. The string got replaced with some weird string, I do not know which brand. Probably not intonated completely, because I did adjust the truss rod because it was so tall, but now it's perfectly fine. Nothing really bad with it, honestly. It does bass stuff, The same tuners, pickups the same, everything is the same. It got actually resoldered again because I actually turned on the volume off and on the volume so many times that I actually just ruined the insides of the bass. Still has plastic shrink wrap or whatever, and not really any wear or tear on it, because why would you purposely hit your bass? You're not Kurt Cobain. Like, I've never seen a bassist that destroy their basses unless they get overpaid. So they can finally destroy their bass and buy a bunch of these stupid basses that they hate, like the Les Paul bass and stuff. I like to play bass. I use specifically the Ivor. I use this 60mm pick sometimes if I want to go a little bit soft. I also use the Jazz Free, but for mainly bass I found that the 3mm big stubby is actually clearly makes everything much more coherent. Also the 1mm Dunlop max grip, been in my, that's just very good. I also use the Black Star there. It's a surprisingly effective bass. What is it called? Bass amplifier. It actually isn't that bad. Why would you not buy a bass amplifier? Because they're expensive. They are big. It surprisingly does a lot of volume and the bass stuff. And it's kind of, it is just my brother's Tremonti t-shirt. I don't listen to Tremonti at all, it's just to show off. But my brother's a big fan of them. Because he's a drummer, and drummers have very cool taste. I'm not gonna play here because it's not plugged in, so it'll sound bad. But It's silver, completely silver. The other ones are the GSS bass bomber. The bass bomber is cool. Not that much else to say. It's just I don't use any effects or anything like that besides a little bit of a tiny slight reverb, but it's turned to the point where you can barely hear it. That's just to create a little bit more room. Like the reverb one on that thing, and it's turned like at 8 a.m. That's just I do that intentionally, but everything is at 12 o'clock and the volume is like at 1 p.m. and that's pretty much it. Rock bass on bass on.